I just thought about it. I just thought about it. Like, we all have weird habits. We have weird habits. I know. Maybe it's not that good that you want to see, but hey, that's one idea I got. I've been posting in a few days, and honestly, that's just because I've literally been like tired as soon as I get home, and it's really hot out here right now, so it's like fuck being out here, but I guess this is like part two to my weird habits. But yeah, there's a habit of mine that I just, I think it'll just follow me for the rest of my life. I have a weird habit of like getting into a game series or just getting into a franchise, a movie, whatever, and being obsessed with it, like, or not being obsessed, but like, no, being a fan of it, and and then and then after a few months, maybe even a year, or just a few weeks or days, I I don't grow sick of it. I just grow. I just start, being a fan of something else. Like example, like I'm a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, and I'm also a fan of Resident Evil. And I'll switch between the two every now and then. Like, like right now, I'm in my Resident Evil phase. Now, but when I was younger, this was more frequent. Like I would get into Five Nights at Freddy's for a long time, and then I would get into another game, and then I would keep continuing. It's a weird habit of mine. I get into one thing, and then I get bored of that one thing, and then I get into another thing, or I just completely don't get bored of it, and I just just get into that other thing without ever getting sick of the other thing. It's kind of hard to explain, but I guess it's a weird habit of mine. I also have a weird habit of like not changing my clothes sometimes. Like whenever I come back home from school, like sometimes I'm just like so tired to the point where I just want to go to bed. Like I don't want to deal with anyone. I don't want to I don't even feel like changing, bro. And I know it may sound disgusting, but it might sound gross because been in those clothes all day. James, come on. I just don't feel like doing that sometimes. I just like the only thing I'm looking forward to at the end of my day is just to lay in my bed and go to sleep, or at least sit in my chair and play video games, bro. That's all I'm looking forward to at the end of the day. And food, too. That's another thing. It's not like I don't eat food in school, just that I don't eat it as often. But yeah, I just have a weird habit of like coming home from anywhere, honestly, and like not taking off any of my clothes and not changing it to something more comfortable, just keeping the same thing. Like, like example, if me and you, or somebody, I don't know, if I went out with somebody, right, and I was wearing jeans and a normal shirt, no dress shirt, just a normal shirt, I'm not changing out of that until the next day. I'm gonna be tired, even if we only spent like an hour there or just a few minutes there. I'm gonna still come home and then not. I, I consider it weird habits just because like we don't even have to be outside of the house for very long for me to like get lazy and not change. I guess you could call it that. I'm lazy, but I get so lazy to the point where I'm not taking off any of my clothes. I'm gonna sleep in jeans. I'm gonna sleep in jeans. I'm just gonna get my beauty suit, take out my shoes. That's the only thing I'm changing, and then I'm going right back to bed. Now. I think it's just pure laziness because I also have this other habit that I do where I just do things last minute. I just do things last minute, bro. Like sophomore year, I was like, I hated homework, bro. And it was my fault, technically. To be fair, the teachers did say, hey, bro, if you don't complete in class, I mean, hey, it's homework. I mean, you brought that on to yourself, bro. Ain't my fault that you fucking slacked off, bro. Literally, I would do assignments last minute before the end or the due date. And even when I'm about to turn in an assignment, and the teacher says, "You sure you want to turn this in? You might not get full points. You sure you want to turn it in? You sure you don't want to, like, try to complete it?" Most of the time, I'm gonna be like, "Okay, never mind. Here, I'll complete it. I'll try to complete it," and then I never complete it. But sometimes, very rarely, I would go like, "Nah, just keep it. I don't mind getting full points." My grades were alright, but damn, bro, that was just a habit. It was just pure laziness. You can't even call it habits. It's just me being lazy. I also have this habit of sometimes running out of my house. Like whenever I'm in this backyard, sometimes during the day when I'm out here, I just sometimes run to the end of my backyard and then run back to the porch. I didn't do that right now, by the way. I just have that weird habit. And then something I did do it. I actually did do it. I went. Whenever my mom leaves something in her car, I always tell her I can get it, and then I run to her car. There's no real reason why I do this. It's just a habit. Like, I just feel like running at that point. I'm like, fuck. It's just how I am. It's just, I don't know. If you have ADHD, you probably know this very well, but don't you just get those, like, sudden bursts of energy? It's not a weird habit. It's something, I guess, somewhat relatable if you have ADHD or not. I have ADHD, of course. But I just get these random bursts of energy, and I just want to go somewhere. Like, I don't even care where it is, bro. You can literally take me to the fucking, to the store, the grocery store, and I would have fun the entire time, bro. We can literally just walk around and do nothing, bro. I'm just gonna walk around, bro. I just have those sudden bursts of energy. And ultimately, sometimes that just fucks me up. I just, that just kind of, fucks up my sleep schedule. That's another weird habit of mine. I don't even know if it's weird. Some of these are not even weird. Some of these might be just normal or just pure laziness. But I have a habit of, just fucking up my sleep schedule, bro. Bro, I usually go to bed around, 9, 10. Reasonable times. The earliest, probably 7. Another decent time is 8, I go around, but most of the time it's 9 or 10. But sometimes, for some reason, I just can't sleep. Even if I get a good night's sleep and I woke up at a reasonable time, and then I also went to sleep at a reasonable time, I still somehow can't sleep. Another weird thing about my body is, if I sleep during the day, I'm not going to sleep in the night, bro. I'm sorry. I'll try. I'll try to go to sleep, but then I'm not going to be able to. But what it usually ends up happening is, I'll stay up all night, and then around 3, 2 a.m., sometimes even 1 a.m., maybe 12, if I'm lucky, I might fall asleep. But even then, I might not even sleep for an hour. I might sleep for, 30 minutes, and then wake up again. If I'm very lucky, then I'll sleep through the entire night and wake up at a reasonable time. It sucks. The only way I can fix my sleeping schedule if I fuck it up is, if I just don't sleep. If I don't sleep for the rest of the day, bro, if I woke up at 1 a.m., I'm staying up the entire day. Can't go to sleep. If I go to sleep, I'm gonna fuck up my sleep schedule. And I would probably go to sleep around 7 or 8. Those are the earliest times I would go to sleep. Literally, man, it fucking sucks. I mean, I don't know how anyone else, fixes their sleep schedule when they fuck it up, but that's just how I do it. I also have another weird habit is like whenever I'm in my backyard, I'll sometimes just climb the things that I have around here. Like I'll climb on the porch, or the wall right here, this wall right here. I'll sometimes climb my dad's truck that he has over here. I'll sometimes climb my dad's friend's old truck that he doesn't use anymore. I'll sometimes climb the dirt vehicle. I forgot what it's called. I'll literally climb anything that's climbable and that's dirty. It's just a good habit. It's just whenever I'm in the backyard. It's like some things, man. And sometimes I would usually I come out here often to, take care of my dogs, of course, and to play with them, of course. I usually take care of them, and sometimes I have to cool them down just because it's hot as fuck out here, and we can't take them inside because, unfortunately, if they were to go inside the house, they would destroy it immediately. But sometimes I would go outside and, feed my dogs with a little bit of water, cooling them down. I'm cooling them, and they like it. They try to bite the water, and I'm like, what, bro? Stop trying to bite the water. And sometimes I would just spray the water up, above me. I'll just spray the water above me and have the water just come down like it's rain. It's kind of hard to explain. Sorry, there's a bottle here. I might have gotten their attention. But yeah, I don't know if that's a weird habit. I'm sure everybody that's had a hose in their hand, I'm sure they've put water on them. So but yeah. But yeah, just some of my weird habits. And if anyone ever sees this, I want to know your guys' weird habits, What's your weird habits? I've told you mine, I want to know yours. If anyone ever sees this. If no one sees this, that's totally fine. But if you ever somehow do see this in your lifetime, well, let me know your weird habit. Because we're just dying to know. Yeah. I want to record a video, today. I feel bad that I haven't recorded a video in a couple days. I'm trying to post consistently. I know I said I would be posting on Fridays and Saturdays, maybe even Wednesdays, and the weekend and Wednesday, maybe Friday. I know I'd be posting on those days, but man, I just can't, man. Well, tomorrow is Tuesday, and that's cool. Man, bro, I'm telling you, one of my classes is it's kicking my ass. I'm telling you that. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well, and if you have school, try to enjoy your school. Try to enjoy your school year. Try to enjoy your high school. Make some memories, man. Because one day you're gonna look back on them going man, I had a great time. Even if I hated school, I had a great time. I'm feeling deep down some people like school just because it allows them to communicate with people. It allows them to, meet their friends. And, yeah. And so for some people, it's the only time that they get to, talk to people. But yeah. But yeah, try to enjoy your life, man. Try to enjoy school life, man. Because even though as a kid you might have hated it, as an adult you're gonna wish you did more things through your middle school and high school years. And even if you created good memories during them, it's a good way to look back on those memories and think about the good times, And when you're old, you can think about your youth. Think about how much fun you had when you had school. It's crazy to think that in 2 years, if you count this one, then technically 1 year, I'm gonna be graduating, and I don't know how I feel about that. Of course, I'm gonna get a job. Eventually, I'm gonna start to provide for myself. One day, get my own place, start a family, and move forward with my life. It's crazy to think that some of that stuff could happen in just a few years. But hey, I want you guys to try to enjoy life before responsibilities come in, man. Try to enjoy life, man. And if you're still young and a kid, enjoy your time as a kid, man. Because, like I said, in just a few years, you're going to be an adult, or at least a teenager, and you're going to start a job, and you're going to have to start providing for yourself, paying for stuff for yourself, And even though there is a lot of responsibility behind it, there is some good things. Like you start buying your own stuff now, and you don't have to, you don't have to ask for your parent. You don't have to ask your parents for money. You can even start taking care of them. Giving them money or something. But try to enjoy the freedom, man. Before responsibilities come in and take over your life, try to enjoy them. And even if you're an adult already, enjoy life. Try to enjoy life. Try not to worry about work. If you're able to, take a day off. Take a day off from work. Go enjoy a day in your life without work. Go take a drive. Go take a walk. Reflect on your life. Guess I start rambling on. But enjoy life, guys. Much love. If you ever see this, much love. Keep doing you. And goodbye.